coming to you from Freedom Park in Pretoria. Thank you for staying with Morning Live and welcome to the Art Bulletin. Moving into dance, Mopatong has appointed a new artistic director. Themba Nkabinde has started heading the artistic activities of MIDM, which since 1978 has trained some of the country's leading dancers, choreographers and movement leaders.
I'm willing and ready to take the challenge as it comes. I'm also welcomed into new, innovative and new ideas. Just to make sure that there is a vibe within the organization, there is vibe within the industry.
The only award ceremony that celebrates the relationship between corporate South Africa and our artists, the Business Day Business Art South Africa Awards, are officially open for entries for the 2013 leg of the awards. Here's Basa's Lonwabo Mavuso with more.
We are calling for all partnership between businesses and the arts. So if you're a business and you partner up with an arts organization through sponsorship or through to CSI, you can apply, or if you're an arts organization and you partner up with a business for an art project, you can apply. The closing date is the 10th of May. If you want to apply, you can go onto our website, www.basa.co.za, or give us a call on 011 447 2295.
It's that time of the year when writers descend on Durban for the 16th time of the Writer International Writers Festival. The festival, which runs from the 18th to the 23rd of March, will feature a diverse gathering of novelists, activists and short story writers.
Officials say the festival will be a thought-provoking week of literary dialogue, exchange of ideas and stimulating discussions. Opening nights will feature all participating writers as they make brief presentations at the Elizabeth Snedden Theatre, while the rest of the week's evening presentations will be panel discussions with writers talking about their writing and the issues dealt with in their work. There will also be seminars and workshops formulated to promote a culture of reading, writing and creative expression. Tickets are 25 Rand for the evening sessions, 10 Rand for students, and can be purchased through CompuTicket or at the door 1 hour before the event.
The recent spate of violence against little girls has prompted artists to voice out their condemnation. Living Dead Girl is an experimental performance project written to critically respond to violence against women and children.
The Courtyard Theatre in Durban is currently staging a production addressing violence against children and women. Living Dead Girl explores the use of new media technologies, activism and documentary theatres, as well as mechanism to exploit and critique patriarchal systems of governance. Living Dead Girl has 17 performers on stage at the same time, and it is explicitly not for under 16s.
Brussels Part Arts Research and Training School will be giving away scholarships in Johannesburg. Auditions will be held at the Art Space in Newtown on the 6th of April.
And they're auditioning in South Africa to take people for the next year, that's 2014, for a year to Brussels to do the initial initiation course, which will include choreography, dance, looking at contemporary dance and its relationship with what their own traditional dance is. It's a very user-friendly training program. People from South Africa have been there. Gregory Makoma studied there, Muketsi Kwena, Moya Michael, who in fact is still living in Brussels, and she's coming to South Africa to facilitate the auditions.
Summer Award-winning instrumental pop group Sterling EQ's Karina Brewer is set to swim around the Cape Point to raise funds and awareness for the Little Fighters Cancer Trust. This is a local charity that supports cancer patients and their families, which Sterling EQ and Karina support actively.
The sexy all-female instrumentalist group Sterling EQ is more than just that. Lead player of the popular and award-winning pop group Karina Brewer is set to swim around Cape Point to raise funds and awareness for the Little Fighters Cancer Trust. This is a local charity that offers support to children with cancer and their families. Karina plans to swim 8 kilometers in hope to raise at least 25,000 Rand.
Collecting the Landscape is Landy Robbenheimer's exploration of 3 ways to interpret the landscape. The artist uses photography to keep a visual record of the city and things she finds interesting in it.
There are some things on the exhibition that are very detailed, that I've seen people stand in front of for a long time and notice lots of little details. But there's also the bigger picture of what I think, just unites us in Joburg, kind of our impression of living in a city like this, and also the beauty of Joburg. People don't often think of Johannesburg as a beautiful place, but I think it is. We've got a very unique relationship with the place. We're so connected to the sky. It's very unique and it's very beautiful as well.
It gets everyone in the music industry talking about issues of branding, promotion, touring, and making money from your craft. That's Music Exchange, a 2-day-long independent conference taking place at the Cape Town City Hall on the 21st and 22nd of March.
Officials say the conference brings the industry together to discuss, debate, collaborate and get down to the business of music. This year's conference will also feature a program of lectures, panel discussions and workshops from the various perspectives of South Africa's most successful industry players. Included in the lineup is the keynote address, South Africans who have made it large internationally, as well as the multi-room discussion, the song that made us famous, featuring 13 top musicians in various genres.
And that's a wrap of today's Art Bulletin from Freedom Park in Pretoria. You can check them out on www.freedompark.co.za. If it's the Art Bulletin you'd like to keep in touch with, we're at morninglive@sabc.co.za by email. If you'd like to see this Art Bulletin again, you can check it out on our Facebook page. The address is The Art Bulletin, and in brackets, Morning Live. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter, our handle is @The Art Bulletin. Until next weekend, it's a goodbye from us.